Hi everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Jihan.
And welcome to the City of Joondalup Library's Chop Stories. He'll be telling turbulent, tumultuous and torrential stories in a very unusual way.
That's right, we are going to share in the storytelling. Darren will say one line, I will say another. Who knows where the story will end up?
And to give an extra special splash of silliness, we'll be choosing 3 weekly words that we have to use in our story.
Good news, Darren, we have a special episode of Chop Stories this week because it's National Science Week. Yay!
That's right, Jihan. This year, National Science Week is about the deep blue, oceans and seas and everything that lives beneath the waves.
And for that reason, Darren, I have a very special and fun game planned. A few of my sea-dwelling friends are stopping by, and let's see if you can name them all.
Wow, that sounds like fun, Jihan. But I'm very good at animal names. I bet I know all of them.
Okay then, I'll invite our first guest on. And here, she is. Now Darren, if you'll be nice, I'll tell you a little bit about her. She lives in the ocean, and she's not a fish, but she's a mammal like you and me. She's the biggest mammal in the ocean.
That's a tricky one, Jihan. But I believe it is a Balanoptera musculus.
No, Darren, you got it wrong. She is a blue whale.
Jihan, a Balanoptera musculus is a blue whale.
Huh?
All animals have a common name, like blue whale, and a scientific name, like Balanoptera musculus.
So my friend is a blue whale and a Balanoptera musculus?
That's right. Common names are used in everyday talk, but scientific names are names that scientists all over the world have agreed to use. So when they use its scientific name, no matter what language the scientist speaks, they know exactly what animal they're talking about.
That is really cool, Darren, but you've made this game a lot harder for yourself. I want you to tell me the common name and the scientific name for some of my friends.
Okay, Jihan, I'll try. Who's up next?
My next guest has hundreds of tentacles and it can give you a nasty sting if you touch it. Ouch!
Is that a moon jellyfish? An Aurelia aurita?
Okay, very good, Darren. Now next up, we have an animal with 8 sucker-covered legs that is so clever that it can unscrew lids of jars.
Oh, that's a... No. Or it could be... No. Is that a blue ring octopus? A Hapalocalaina?
Wow, Darren, you are really good at this. But I bet you can't guess the name of my next friend. Here he is. He loves swimming in warm waters. His favorite color is yellow, and he loves to eat cake.
Let me think. Swims in warm water. Is that a flamboyant cuttlefish? A Melisopia ferry?
No, Darren, that's not his name.
Wait, I've got it. Loves the colour yellow. Is it a long-nosed butterfly fish? A Forsythica flavissimus?
No, Darren, that is not his name, and you only get one more guess.
Okay, let me think. One more guess. Is it a white margin stargazer? A Uranoscopus sulphureus?
No, wrong again. I win. His name is Toby. Hello, Toby.
Toby.
That's right, Toby Tinklebottom, and he's a very good friend of mine.
Toby Tinklebottom.
Yep, and since I won, I get to read the story that was sent in by Gregory. And he used last episode's 3 weekly words, and here it goes. One day, a shaggy dog wanted to get a treat. He barked at the fridge, ruff, 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 until Jen opened it, but all Jen had in the fridge was marmalade. The shaggy dog didn't like marmalade, so he barked some more until Jen got him a big bone. The shaggy dog was happy with his big bone and buried it in the backyard, but got really dirty and Jen had to give him a bath. She was not very happy. The end.
Amazing story, Gregory. I'm sure glad the shaggy dog got his bone. Now, if anyone uses this week's 3 weekly words to write a story, send them in, and they may be read out on next episode.
Toby Tinklebottom says it's time for us to draw our 3 weekly words. Now I'm going to wave up the hat, Toby. And here it is. Toby, would you like to help me pick out the 3 weekly words? Great. Oops. Thank you, Toby. I'll get you in a minute. The 3 weekly words are submarine, tentacle, and bicep.
Okay, let's tell a story. One sunny day, an octopus named Fred was lounging around his rock pool at the beach.
Suddenly, a big green ball splashed into the rock pool and landed on Fred's head.
Ouch! Cried Fred, and he looked up to see a giant starfish staring down at him.
Excuse me, Mr. Octopus, have you seen my dog? Said Jerry the starfish.
No, I haven't seen your dog. All I've seen is this green ball that splashed me in the face.
Oh, said Jerry the starfish. Where could he be? Submarine! Submarine! Here, boy! He called.
All of a sudden, the ball started spinning and spinning and spinning and poof! It turned into a dog.
The dog wiggled and wriggled and lunged forward, but he was quickly tugged backwards. His fur was stuck to the tentacles.
Don't worry, Mr. Octopus. I'll save you, said Jerry the starfish, and flexing his bicep muscles, reached down and tried to pull the fur off the tentacles.
Submarine yelped and howled, "Ow!" and licked the octopus's face.
And flexing his biceps, Jerry pulled and tugged and heaved, but the fur still wouldn't come off the tentacles. Urgh.
"Stop!" shouted Fred. "I know how to get unstuck." Then he wriggled and jiggled and started to shake.
He shook his whole body from the tip of his head to the end of his tentacles and closed his eyes really tight and squeezed, squeezed, squeezed. Pop! Out shot a little bit of ink.
The sucker at the end of Fred's tentacle flew open, releasing the fluff. Submarine was so happy that he ran to Jerry and started barking. Woof, 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 woof.
Thanks so much for finding my dog, Mr. Octopus, said Jerry, and clipping a lead onto Submarine's collar, they ran off down the beach. The end.
Wow! Wasn't that a silly, scaly story and perfect for National Science Week? If anyone else would like to write a story using the 3 weekly words, please send them through and we would love to read them.
Okay, Jihan, I think that's all about time we have for today here at Chop Stories. I'd like to give a big thank you to Gregory for sending in his story.
And another big thank you to all my fishy friends for stopping by, especially Toby Tinklebottom for picking out the words from the story hat.
So to everyone, a very happy National Science Week, and we'll see you all next time for some new weekly words.
Some new awesome and amazing stories.
And a new special guest to draw from the Magical Story Hat.
Bye everyone!